Hi everyone, it seems we're live, and today it's again me, Dmitry, streaming our new weekly episode of ePMP Now. And for this week, topic for ePMP Now is VLANs on ePMP. So we want to make it crystal clear for you how to make VLANs on ePMP, how to configure VLANs on ePMP in a simple way. So in this episode, under 20 minutes, I want to explain everything about VLANs on ePMP. So let's start from the access point. Access point in the ePMP system passes all the VLANs coming from the Ethernet and sending them to radio. So the only configuration you can do, as you can see on the screenshot, is the management VLAN. So what is management VLAN? Management VLAN is used to access the radio. So if you configure management VLAN on access point, you can access AP only through this management VLAN. But you can always access the radio using the so-called backdoor IP address if you're physically connected to the unit using the non-routing IP address 169.254.1.1 without VLAN. You can also set up the Vlan Priority on the AP and it will be used to tag all the packets with 802.1p Vlan Priority field, and you can use this field to set up quality of service on ePMP as well as other equipment. So, but how you can configure VLANs in general on ePMP? On the AP, as you can see, it is only management VLAN. The reason all the magic is done on the subscriber side, all the VLAN magic. So what you want to set up, you go to the subscriber model, not on the AP. So what you can do on the subscriber side, it highly depends on the mode. There are 3 different modes of operation on the subscriber side, which is router mode, network address translation mode, and the bridge mode. By default, ePMP subscriber works in a bridge mode. And in bridge mode, you have a certain subset of VLAN configuration. If you switch it to the net or router mode, you will have a different subset of VLAN configuration. And I know that it can be confusing, and this is the main reason we are recording this ePMP now. So what you can configure? In the bridge mode, you can configure data VLAN, management VLAN, membership VLAN, and multicast VLAN. I know that terminology is slightly different from other network vendors, so let me try to explain what it means. The data VLAN is actually the access VLAN you set up on the subscriber model. The packets going from the Ethernet and to the Ethernet of subscriber model will not be tagged. But when the Ethernet packet Ethernet frame is coming from the customer side, it will be tagged with this data VLAN and go through the AP to your core network, and vice versa. So this is the same as an access VLAN on other equipment. Management VLAN is more or less the same as the management VLAN on the AP. The only difference with the AP side, when you set up management VLAN, the only way you can access subscriber model is from your core network, from the wireless side. There is no way you can access device from the Ethernet side using management VLAN in this setup. Membership VLAN. Membership VLAN, actually it is a table of the VLANs you can think about it as a trunk VLAN. It is a list of VLANs that will be passed from the AP to the subscriber and down to the end customer equipment. So in router bridge mode, we have different settings. One of them is management and data VLAN and separate management VLAN. So let's go through all of them. Let's start with the bridge mode. So in bridge mode, as you can see on the top, we have the management VLAN settings, and as I told you, they are more or less the same as on the AP side. Data VLAN. Data VLAN, again, it is access VLAN. So you can set it up with a one VLAN number, and it will read the VLAN tag coming from wireless side and send the untagged packets in the Ethernet. And vice versa. The Ethernet frame is coming from the Ethernet. We will tag it with the data VLAN and send it through wireless to your core network. Membership VLANs on the bottom. It is a range, so you can set up a range of the membership VLANs. So again, it is like a trunk VLAN. So you can set up a range. In my example, you can see I have the range from 160 to 170. VLAN, so it is 10 different VLANs that will be passed through this subscriber model down to the end customer equipment. So one more setting we have about VLANs on subscriber in the bridge mode. We don't have it in the other modes, but only in the bridge mode, which is called VLAN mapping. And again, it is a table with a C VLAN and S VLAN, which is customer VLAN and service VLAN. I don't want you to confuse and don't mix it with the Q and Q. It doesn't have anything about Q and Q. It is just changing VLAN coming on the Ethernet frames coming from the customer and going to your data center. So in this setup, you can see on my screenshot, I have the customer VLAN number 2 and the service VLAN number 3. What it means that on all Ethernet frames coming from the Ethernet side of subscriber model with the VLAN 2, the VLAN tag will be changed or remapped to the VLAN number 3, and then it will go to the data center, to your core network. So what it makes, again, net and router mode, they are different from the bridge mode on the subscriber in terms of the VLAN configuration. The easiest way to configure VLANs in the net or router mode is to set up management plus data VLAN. What it means, you set up only one VLAN and you can access this unit to manage this unit through this specific VLAN, and all the data coming from the customer side will also be tagged with this VLAN. So one VLAN used for both. And very popular question, so how can I distinguish data, customer data, from management? Because you probably use VLANs to separate different entities in your network, like management and data. In this case, you need separate management interface. So you configure separate management interface with different IP addresses, and you can set up separate management VLAN. In this case, the first setting, VLAN data, will be used only for data, and for management will be used separate management interface with the settings of separate management interface VLAN. And it seems we've done really fast, even below the 10 minutes threshold about VLANs. So here we come to the end. and I encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube page with the videos of this weekly show ePMP Now. You can follow us on the Facebook page, and obviously please go and join our community forum. It is a really useful source of information, and if you have any specific questions about VLANs or VLAN configuration, please go and post your question on our community forum. And by the way, everyone in our engineering team read community forum, and we answer questions, so you can get the answer directly from the engineering team. So thank you for your attention, and see you next week with our weekly show ePMP Now.